Murli Notes, 12th May, 2023. This is a school where incorporeal God, the Supreme Soul, is teaching. He is called the Truth and the Ocean of Knowledge. There are two Fathers. One is the unlimited Supreme Father of all souls, who is called Shiva. The other is the limited Prajapita Brahma. You have met both. Incorporeal Shiva is the God of all believers of all religions. There are many believers and one God. The third is your biological father, through whom you received your body on the basis of sexual reproduction. Your biological birth is through your mother's womb. There are two worlds. One is called the iron-aged world of souls who engage in sin. They cannot reproduce in any other way due to spiritual depletion and corruption. There is another world, which is called the world of souls who have the ability to reproduce bodies through the power of yoga, which is also called the power of purity. It is called the viceless world as well as the new world. There is only one planet, populated by one human race. There is no such thing as a heavenly world above and a hellish world below. The planet Earth is your home where you live together. The current world is out of balance. Re-establishment of balance is only possible when the male ego is melted. The male ego is based on faulty logic. Scriptures of patriarchal religions and the grammatical formulation of languages of patriarchal cultures assume that God is a male. In the Abrahamic religions, the belief is that God created man in his own image. However, God is not a man. God is the Supreme Spirit. Therefore, it does not follow that the image of God is a human male. Patriarchs are unable to conceive of the soul being genderless. They are only able to conceive of matter and are unable to conceptualize the spirit. This inability is the origin of faulty logic and results in a faulty philosophical basis for patriarchal religions that set up cultures with social, political, and legal systems based on the concept of white male humans being inherently superior to non-white, non-male humans. Patriarchal religions believe that power refers to dominance of the white male human over non-white, non-male, non-human beings and the natural world. Their karma, that is, their actions, are based on the psychological compulsion to assert this power and gain dominance through many forms of violence in the home, community, nation, and beyond. All political, social, religious, financial, business, industry, legal, police, military, educational, and agricultural systems of the current world are perpetuated through various forms of corruption and manipulation. Anyone who is not a white male human is enlisted to support these systems in exchange for a modicum of power and some slight advantages which can be withdrawn instantly if they go against the system, even in thought. This includes women, children, people of color, etc. The male ego, which is responsible for creating religious scriptures based on these forms of faulty logic, maintains that it is merely articulating the natural order of the universe. It is remembered in ancient legends, myths, and texts that when patriarchal society and its systems reach the maximum degree of imbalance in the social, political, religious, and natural environments, then God comes to redress the balance. God's method of redressing the balance is most fascinating and intriguing. He opens a school of thought which systematically exposes the logical flaws that underpin the patriarchal cultures of the world today. His primary targets are the Vedas and the Vedic culture of India. He exposes the originating scriptures of the Abrahamic religions as based on the scriptures of India, and subjects them to the same ideological deconstruction as he does for the Vedic literature. He then gives you a choice. He refers to an ancient aphorism. At the time of destruction, those with love for God in the intellect are victorious, and at the time of destruction, those with hatred for God in the intellect are destroyed. That is, in Hindi, Vinash Kale Prit Buddhi Vijayanti, Vinash Kale Viprit Buddhi Vinashanti. In his school, he discusses at length and in detail the meaning of love for God and hatred for God at the time of destruction. Then you make your own free choice. Om Shanti.